to see who has the heart.
If you put your effort and concentration into playing to your potential, to be the best that you can be, I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game, in my book, we're going to be winners.
This is your life. Now go out there and take it.
This is a simple game. You throw the ball, you hit the ball, you catch the ball. You got it!
Welcome to Applebee's Tailgate Talk. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Come see all your friends at Applebee's in Athens, Highway 72 West, just off I-65. 12 minutes guaranteed or it's free Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. 7 items to choose from. Can't make it for lunch? Visit them for happy hour, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. or late night. Half-price appetizers with beverage purchase, 6 appetizers to choose from. One of your favorite teams is sure to be playing on the big screen, too. See you tomorrow at Applebee's Neighborhood Grill, Highway 72 Athens, just off I-65. Real estate real easy. That's the motto at Innovative Realty Solutions, and providing the highest quality real estate services is their mission. With sound real estate advice, the latest information, and a skilled analysis of the real estate market, Innovative Realty Solutions offers a better home buying and selling experience with a fair, ethical, and, yes, innovative process. Innovative Realty Solutions. Visit them on Facebook, online at innovativerealtysolutions.com, at 100 North Clinton Street in Athens, or call 230-5950. Innovative Realty Solutions. Real estate real easy. When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. Quality Vinyl is on your side. Quality Vinyl in Athens has been in business since 1987, offering great prices and service the whole time. What has changed is the technology of their products. From vinyl siding and shutters, sunrooms and screen rooms, to doors, windows, columns, and rails. Quality Vinyl, located on the corner of Highway 72 and Reed Road in Athens, just 6 miles west of I-65. Call 232-2665 or visit them online at qualityvinyl.net. Quality Vinyl is on your side. Daly & Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daly & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook, too. Daly & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon. Keep up with local school, travel, youth, and amateur sports throughout the week with the Play Action Sports Update. Listen weekday mornings at 7:30 and weekday afternoons at 1:30 and 3:30 as we bring you the latest scores, news, and announcements from Limestone County and surrounding communities. That's the Play Action Sports Update 3 times a day, Monday through Friday on 1080 WKAC.
This is ex-NBA player and coach Rudy Tomjanovich, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
And good Saturday morning, everyone, and welcome to Applebee's Tailgate Talk. Tom McClungle, Tomcat here, alongside Tojo J. Vassar, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. In walks Todd the Bod. Go straight to the kitchen. I'm like, dude, I guess you're going to get him a drink. It's just easier that way. Hey, we got a great show. Welcome to Apple. There he comes. He comes with a drink in his hand.
Can I buy you a drink?
Can I buy you a drink? Well, excuse me, but I think you got my cheer. Hey, Todd. Welcome to the show, man.
What's up, fellas?
It's all good.
What's going on, buddy?
Call us or text us at area code 256-812-1848. That's area code 256-812-1TGT. Find our website online at tailgatetalk.net. You can also follow our Twitter and Instagram accounts at Tailgate Talk AL. Facebook and MeWe. What is the MeWe?
It's just something else, kind of like Facebook or whatever.
Okay, I thought it might have been something you do when you're potty training your child.
Mini-Me sister?
Is it Mini-Me sister? Could be. I got you. Facebook and MeWe, Applebee's Tailgate Talk. Subscribe to the Applebee's Tailgate Talk YouTube channel. Amazon Echo, say Alexa.
Play Tailgate Talk.
Google Home, say OK Google.
Play Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Download the Tailgate Talk app for Android or iPhone, powered by Crown Service, Termite, and Pest Control. Look for Applebee's Tailgate Talk on iTunes, Amazon Music, Google, Spotify, and other popular podcast platforms. We'll be taking your phone calls, our phone calls, today on the First National Bank Hotline, making communities great. And at the top of the hour, we'll have the Tailgate Talk special guest segment brought to you by Yellow Hammer Roofing. We'll cover some of our guests we got coming on today. We got our main man, Clay Coleman. We're going to talk Havoc hockey. Our Swami of the SEC, AP Stedham. I got it right the first time. And our buddy Stevie Owens from West Limestone Diamond Club is going to be coming, talking about a skeet shooting fundraiser, I think.
Yeah, talking about that,
Yeah.
Ardmore cheerleaders did that last summer, spring or something.
Yeah.
They cleared over $11,000.
Well,
Wow.
I thought about joining something like that one time, but you got to bring your own shells. And the cost of shells nowadays is up there. I'd like to do that. I'd like to get out there and shoot some skeet. Maybe one day. And, Todd, I don't know if you remember this. A couple years ago, we had this guy on the show, John Delaney. He is an autistic... Delancey. That's right. I spelled it right and pronounced it wrong.
Oh, okay.
He's autistic, but he is a Zumba instructor.
Yeah, I actually am buddies with John. I talk
Are
to
you
him
really?
quite
Good.
often.
Good,
yeah.
You got his videos?
Oh yeah,
His Zumba videos?
yeah. He lives in North Carolina, or did. He might have moved, or maybe his parents just moved. But anyway, John's a really good dude.
Good. Looking forward to having him on the show. And at the top of the hour, ladies and gentlemen, it's Talladega weekend. Yee-hoo! Earnhardt! Can't yell
Play
Earnhardt
some
no more.
Skinner.
Play some Skinner. Free bird. No, Talladega. I just said that. I didn't mean to. Talladega Superspeedway President Brian Crichton will be joining us. Normally,
It's Russell Branion.
yeah, normally it's Russell, yeah, but Russell turned us on to Brian. I guess Russell didn't want to talk to us this year. So.
Tell me.
I don't know. I'm just joking.
He just thought he would be a good one to talk to.
Okay,
Look,
yeah, but he's the president.
I was gonna say he's the
He's
top
the
dog.
How does this work at Bristol? They put that dirt down on the track like that. Does Goodyear make a certain dirt track tire they put on there?
Yeah, they have dirt track
I
tire
don't-
capability.
That is
How much
unreal.
dirt though does it have to be? I reckon before it
lot.
gets down to asphalt.
The thing is not necessarily the dirt,
Then
but
the
it's
cleanup.
it's the sawdust on the bottom to keep the red clay from staining the
the
Track.
track.
Oh.
So it's probably a foot of sawdust.
Because some cars weigh a lot. And
Yeah, they're 3,400 pounds.
Now, what do they do about mud if it rains, mudding it and everything up?
I don't know. But see, your standard dirt car, whether it doesn't matter which division, mini stock, super late, street stock, they don't have front windows. They don't have windows. There's no glass in a dirt car.
Yeah.
And so you see, right off the bat, the track is tacky.
Yeah.
And then, your first lap, the whole windshield is screwed up because you can't see it. It's big balls of mud. So what we did, we had tear-offs on our helmets. You got two little buttons on each side, and you hook your tear-offs on, and
just rip it off.
and you pop that tear-off, and it's plastic's flying all over the place.
And
But they're talking about asking them why. That might be a good question for Brian.
Yeah.
But of course, they won't be running dirt on Talladega.
No,
Because they got their own track.
They got their own dirt track over there. Yeah.
One cool thing tonight too is Darryl Waltrip's going to be back in the booth calling.
Get out of
action.
town.
Yeah.
That's tomorrow night, right?
Yes, it is.
So that's going to be funny.
Tomorrow night,
boogity,
Sunday
boogity,
night.
boogity.
Boogity. I had a buddy. Now I'll just leave that alone. It's a good story, though. Let's toss it over to producer extraordinaire for the sports and more.
Scores and more
Scores and
brought
more.
to you by P4 Physical Therapy, delivering world-class outpatient care with a purpose. Visit them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com. Baseball yesterday, Lindsay Lane over West Limestone 5-2. James Clemens beat Austin 8-2, so Coach Johnson is now the winningest baseball coach in James Clemens history.
Awesome. Good for him.
It ain't been too many, has it?
Huh?
It ain't been too many.
Well,
has it?
no, it's not.
The longer he stays there, though, the
And
better
they're-
that record's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's 78 wins,
Yeah.
but right now, this weekend they were celebrating the 10th anniversary of the school.
Yeah.
So, Hazel Green beat Athens 10-5. In soccer, it was Bob Jones over James Clemens in the boys' game, 1-0. Tanner boys beat Elkmont 3-0, so the Rattlers qualify for the playoffs with that victory there.
Cool.
Elkmont girls, though, won their game 3-2. The Huntsville JV girls beat East Limestone 2-0. And in softball, Colbert Heights 11, Clements 1. Elkmont defeated Loretto 4-0 and Wilson 5-1.
It's a big-time win. Both of them's a good program, especially Loretta.
Yeah,
they're known for their
They beat James Clemens 2-1 as well. Hatton defeated Athens 2-1. It was Pell City over Athens 5-4. And then Lauderdale County 5 over Florence 4. So there's a tournament going on at Florence.
Yeah, I think with Hazel Green beating Athens, I think that knocked Athens out of the – did that knock him out of the playoffs?
Well, I don't know. I mean, they were still ranked number 1 this week.
I'm talking about baseball.
Oh, baseball. Oh, I
think they play a doubleheader today. It's supposed to. But I was told, I think if Hazel Green won yesterday, Athens would be out. Because I know with Ardmore beating East Tuesday, that knocked East out of the playoffs.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. So, anyway, congratulations to James Clemens Gio Lopez. He committed to South Alabama football.
It's a good college.
Yeah.
Also, East Limestone's Barrett Brown will be going to Birmingham Southern to play baseball. And Taylor Thatch from the Lady Indians basketball team was the first signee to Calhoun women's basketball with new women's coach.
Yeah.
Candace Bird.
Candace Bird, Coach Bird, and Calhoun sports like crazy. I kicked myself. There was one day I was going to go and watch a softball game.
Yeah.
But the weather turned. It was like 32 degrees. I'm like, not going to make that one. But, yeah, let's try to keep Calhoun sports going here. Support it a little bit.
Yeah. Next week we'll be live at Cornhole for a Cure at Lucy's Barge. Hopefully it won't be so chilly.
Maybe not.
And let's see. Well, actually, the next 3 weeks we are going to be on the road. The week after that, we'll be live at the Athens Cars and Bikes on the Square.
Ah, cool. That'll be fun.
And then the week after that, we'll be at Toyota Field.
Ooh.
And then later on in June, we'll do the Limestone County Sports Hall of Fame ceremonies, and we'll be live from Mud Volleyball for a Cure in July. So not quite a 2-month vacation for us, a couple of hiccups, but other than that, that's where we'll be. And
so April 30th, Toyota Field.
May 7th.
Oh, May 7th. Okay.
Yeah, April 30th will be the cornhole for Cure.
All right. Because we got
April 23rd is cornhole for the Cure. The 30th is the bike cars and
That's
bikes.
right. Okay. I'll have to get Aaron to take Slate to his baseball pictures.
There you go.
Yeah. So there you go. Scores and more brought to you by P4 Physical Therapy.
That was a pretty good segment.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have to be in a rush today, so got a little time. What you got, J-Bo?
I was going to say something. I forgot. Oh, Rob Ezel was the one that recruited Gio Lopez.
Really? So that's where Rob's coaching at
Rob's
South
at South Alabama.
Head coach? Or?
No, he's a wide receivers coach.
Wide receivers. Because he was a quarterback in high school when he was in college. Cool. Good. Congratulations, Rob and Gio. That's great. Absolutely great. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take a quick break. We'll be back on the flip side. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Next week, we'll be live at Lucy's Barge, broadcasting from Cornhole for a Cure. We'll be back with more Applebee's Tailgate Talk after this. P4 Physical Therapy is a new outpatient provider offering community-based care with a unique partnership model that allows them to consistently deliver world-class outpatient care, emphasizing personalized hands-on treatment. Whether it's orthopedic, physical, geriatric, or manual therapy, sports or neuro rehab, telehealth, or most any type of muscle or joint pain, P4 Physical Therapy promises to treat you with integrity, compassion, faithfulness, and selflessness. Locations in Athens, Huntsville, and Winfield, Alabama, as well as Fayetteville and Knoxville, Tennessee. Look for them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com.
Limestone Drug, located on the square in downtown Athens, is your local Health Mart pharmacy. As your local Health Mart pharmacy, Limestone Drug is locally owned and has a personal commitment to the community. Limestone Drug honors prescription drug plans, including Medicare. They accept flex spending cards and fill prescriptions in minutes, not hours. Limestone Drug knows there's nothing more important than your family's well-being. So shop Limestone Drug at 200 West Market Street in Athens, your local Health Mart pharmacy. Limestone Drug, caring for you and about you.
If you're running out of space and a yard sale just isn't an option, Midpoint Storage and Buddy Box Storage gives you the choice. Midpoint Storage on Highway 72 East has traditional or climate-controlled units along with spaces for your boat or RV. Buddy Box offers convenient, secured, portable storage units delivered right to your home. They're both locally owned, too. Call 256-800-4249. Look for them on Facebook or online at midpoint.storage.com or buddyboxstorage.com. It's a win-win situation. Midpoint Storage and Buddy Box Storage. 256-800-4249.
Are your broadband needs growing like wildflowers? Ardmore Telephone Company's fiber fast internet can help. Spruce up your speed with ATC today. Give us a call at 800-830-9946 to upgrade this spring. New internet customers get the first month free. Broadband speeds are based on best availability in your area. Fiber internet is not available in all areas.
The Play Action Sports Report is back in podcast form. Look for it every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform. The Play Action Sports Report. Scores, interviews, highlights, and more from school, youth, and amateur sports in Athens and Limestone County. The Play Action Sports Report every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform or online at pasnetwork.net.
Hey, this is Mike Hull with Clements Boys Basketball. You are listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
When you're born in this world, you're given a ticket to the freak show.
So you're a control freak?
It's just a freak show anyway.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. And you heard the bumper music. The one, the only, Freak Daddy himself, Clay Coleman. Welcome,
hey,
buddy.
good morning.
Hey, man, what's happening?
Not much. Ready for hopefully a game 2 that ends quickly so we don't have a hockey game tomorrow. That's my hope.
There you go. Let's just go ahead and take care of business tonight.
No doubt.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think anybody wants to have a game on Easter Sunday, so we'll see what happens.
Absolutely not.
Especially after a long drive. Well, not
Yes.
too long.
Oh, yeah.
3.5, 4 hours, but still.
How far away is Evansville?
It's about 3.5, 4
Is it really?
at the most. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just north of Owensboro.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just
Gotcha.
like right on the other side of the line.
It seems like it ought to be farther than that.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah, it's like Indiana. It's like way up there.
Not
You're right. It's 3.5 hours.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm not going to lie. The other night, in the first period, 1-0 Evansville, and took a little bit of a swallow. Not, you know, I mean, I wasn't worried at that point, but then they got everything together pretty quick after that. And
Yeah, you know, it was definitely a weird feeling. I mean, I think that if you look around the league right now, you know, Knoxville has only played the one game against Roanoke, but both, you know, all the other games, Peoria lost to Pensacola last, you know, and then Quad City actually beat Fayetteville, then Fayetteville beat Quad City. So it's kind of an even series all across the board. I'd love to see, you know, us finish it out, and then maybe Roanoke take Knoxville tonight, because that's the one thing you look at too is you want to get where the least games possible, right? So if some of these other guys could play and have to go and really play more games, it's just more wear and tear on their body.
Absolutely. Especially at this point in the season when everybody's already kind of banged up and bruised up a bit anyway. Yeah, the more rest they can get, the better off they'll be.
Yeah, you know, the other night it was, you know, they scored that goal and Nolan tied it up, and then when they scored again pretty early in the third period, it was kind of like, you know, what's going on? And then there was kind of a couple, you know, you hate to say this, but a couple dirty hits that didn't get called and some things, and the crowd really got into it right around the 7 minutes into the game, and then we kind of went on a run, Barber scored, then Nate Pionk scored, and then Bauer Newdecker scored, and it was kind of like, uh-oh, here we go. And then we got that empty netter there to make it, the 5 goals, and then they kind of got just a little goal at the end that just really didn't matter. But to win a game 5-3 after you were down 2-1 at one point, definitely a good momentum swing for the Havoc.
Oh, absolutely. Could y'all tell by any chance if Evansville had roster changes? Did they add anybody from other teams, or was it pretty much the same team y'all faced all year?
No, they had some guys that came back when they came into their roster, but I think we got our full roster too, so it didn't really matter as much. I just think it's one of these things we didn't play them a lot this year. It was just 5 times that we played totally. I'm hoping next year a lot of people have. It's just one of those things where it's what people want and what is best and easiest for some of these teams is different. But I think they would like to have more of an even play against. Because you got to look at 30 points of Peoria's points that they had came from playing Vermilion.
Oh wow! Which
so that's a pretty significant, a pretty significant swing as far as that goes.
Yeah.
So you don't like to see that, but it has been one of those things that Peoria has had to overcome. They've done really well in the season, and then the playoffs come, and then they fall apart. Knoxville had a good game the other night against Roanoke, but I don't see Roanoke laying down with them. So Knoxville's coach kind of came out and added some fuel to the fire and called them the dirtiest team in the league and really said some things. So it's like, okay, well, maybe they got some locker room chatter to be able to get fired up. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. I'd like to see I would like to see Pensacola beat Peoria, because then that's who we would play next round, and we've done really, really well against Pensacola, beat them 6 and they only winning 1 time. So that would be a good path to go to the championship game.
Yes.
Well, are they the dirtiest team?
Got to beat Evansville first.
Are they the dirtiest team in the SPHL?
They had the most penalty minutes. So,
okay.
If you go by that, maybe. But just sometimes it's just their style of play. Some of these guys they use that advantage to kind of get in people's heads. And I looked at it like from a coach. I talked to Glenn about it. I was like, why would Carr, say that, about them, because it just gives them a little added, added feel there. But yeah, he said that's just kind of how they are. They try to kind of get physical with you and get in your head, and then you're trying to figure out, do you need to score points and or be physical. I don't know if those of you that went to the game, on Thursday, there was a couple times that Evansville put some pretty hard shots and punched a couple of our guys in the face, and there was a lot of our fans that were just mad. They're kind of like, fight, and it's like, no, you don't want to have that, power play that you have to go in or beat down a player or whatever. So it was, more of a strategic thing, and the Havoc has the lowest penalty minutes in the league. Yeah. Glenn's kind of done that for a couple of years in a row. So,
and he may have said all that to put that kind of into the referees' heads a little bit. You know how coaches play games with officials as well. It's like, I'm calling them out publicly, so therefore you better watch it a little bit closer. And he's probably hoping he'll get some power plays out of that deal. I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Speaking of penalties, I've been wondering about this. Who's the blonde down there in the penalty box?
She is. I'm trying to think what her. I should know her name.
She looks like Elsa.
Yes, she's always done those. She actually was one of the. I guess she does like a character as Elsa for parties and stuff like that. I think her last name's Walton. I think her dad was a big supporter and a fan of the Channel Cats and came in, so she kind of grew up in around hockey, and I think they just that comes out of volunteer type basis to do that or whatever. So she kind of stepped in and did that. So that's.
Well, the reason I ask is she's never on any of the videos that they show whenever one of the other team goes into the penalty box. They show those funny videos, and I'm like, she's not in any of them, and she's usually the one that's in there with them.
Right. Yeah, no, that is a good. They brought that up a couple times. I don't know if they've asked her to do some of those or not. I don't know if her personality matches the some of the things that they do in those videos, so it may be hard for her to do that. But yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, kind of doesn't play the part exactly
Yeah.
if you're switching in.
I was trying to visualize her doing some of that stuff, and I thought it would be funny.
I think she would be good at it, but like I said, I think when I always tell them, I'm like, okay, every year when they do those, it's like some of them get a little edgier and a little more risque at times. I'm like, okay, if you keep going that route, she's never going to do it.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, so anyway, that was something I'd been maybe go,
Yeah, right.
So is James Clemens having a spring? How's T-Bone doing? What's the update on the young man?
He's doing really well. Like right now, they're just doing the weightlifting and getting in shape. He's a machine as far as that goes. He right now he does the regular stuff, in school with the football team, and then 4 nights a week he's got training outside of that. And Monday and Thursdays he's actually trying to add another skill to his
set
into his deal. He's working on doing long snapping.
Oh,
Ryan Paris, who's the security officer at James Clemens, played football at Alabama and was a long snapper, and so he's trying to learn another skill. So he's got a full slate. We'll see. He's actually doing pretty good. That was what I did when I played high school, and I was center and learned to do that. So it's definitely a skill he's adding in. So I tell him sometimes, I'm like, okay, as long as you're not burnt out, don't just keep going. But he's kind of dialed in right now. So we'll find out. He's really trying to win that starting position as a sophomore. And I've been trying to tell him, hey, that's a huge accomplishment, but don't be discouraged if it doesn't happen.
Right.
But I think that he's on pace. So we'll see. Fingers crossed.
That's cool.
But yeah, just keep getting bigger. He's bench pressing. I think the latest max that he had on bench press was right at 285, and then
that's a strong boy.
Squatting, I think his squat he said was right at 400. So yeah, I keep saying 15. Tuesday he turned 16. So
yeah. But until then, he's 15.
Yeah. Yeah, right. He's getting strong. He's pretty big. So and then we got. It's funny. Well, I have to introduce you one day to his little brother. Who it's funny. His brother's a 6th grader, and he's completely 100% the opposite of his brother. He's all of about. If he's 86 pounds,
really,
it's totally different. But his name, because we have T-Bone, he gave himself the name Wagyu because he's expensive.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So there's T-Bone and Wagyu.
I was going to say ribeye, but
yeah, he tried to think of things. He was like, I'm not fat, so I can't be ribeye. He goes, I don't like New York, so I can't be a New York strip. And he goes, and filet just sounds a little too too off. So he actually went. His grandfather is a cattle buyer, and they actually went somewhere and had Wagyu, and he came back and let me know that he'd heard that there was a really expensive Japanese beef, and he just said, I think Wagyu sounds a really good name. So.
Wagyu appears to be a authentic American Wagyu beef, genuine farm raised meat. Yeah, so it seems to be the top of the line there.
And he is expensive, so pretty accurate.
Yeah, it's any of the 4 Japanese breeds of beef cattle. Wow, that's cool. Because I'll be honest with you, I had no clue. Wagyu, that's the stuff you put on the tomato sauce on the spaghetti, ain't it? The Wagyu.
That's what I thought. I thought it was people with speech impediments how they said spaghetti sauce.
That's good. Yeah. So, brother, it's come to an end, and once again, good luck.
Yeah.
Tonight, man, in Evansville. Let's win this thing.
I'm hoping for a done deal, but if they were to lose tonight, they'll be back at the Von Braun Center tomorrow night at 7.
All right.
Which usually on the Sunday games we try to do a 5:00 game, but we felt like that with families with Easter and Easter dinners, it would be too much rushing around. So even though it'll be a little bit later of a night, we just tried to be a little bit more respectful. But hopefully, like I said, the guys looked really good. Towards the end, if they can keep that motivation, I think they'll be good.
All right, give us a shout out on how to get tickets.
It gives the players a couple of more hours.
Yeah, it gives the players a little more.
Yeah.
What
absolutely.
Tickets still on sale?
The ticket number is 256-518-6160. What they did, you could go ahead and buy the ticket for tomorrow if you wanted to have that. And then that game, if you did that, the game, if we ended up winning tonight, it would be good for the first playoff game in the next round.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Sounds good. Well, Bud.
All right, guys.
Hope
Thank
to talk
y'all
to you
very
next
much.
week. See you, Clay.
Absolutely. All
Okay,
right,
bye-bye.
Buddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Clay Coleman, Freak Daddy himself, on the scene with the Huntsville Havoc. It's time to take a break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Go to your Amazon Echo and say Play Tailgate Talk, or your Google Home device and say Play Applebee's Tailgate Talk, and hear the show in crystal clear quality. We'll be back with more Tailgate Talk after this. When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right.
First National Bank is a name everyone in the community will recognize. We see it in our schools, in our parks, and our homes. First National Bank is proud to help make our community great. I am First National Bank Student Advisory Board member Molly Chumbley from Athens Bible School, and I love to help represent First National Bank in my community. First National Bank, making communities great. Member FDIC.
Are you getting the propane service you deserve? At Ferguson LP Gas in Ardmore, you always get the most value for your dollar, professional gas personnel who make safety a high priority, and you can always get in touch with them any day of the year at any time. They accept Visa and MasterCard too. So if you're not happy with your present propane supplier, join the many who have made the switch. Give Ferguson LP Gas in Ardmore a call at 256-423-3320.
Hey guys, this is Joanna Clem for CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications. I'd like to personally invite you to visit CEI Bookstore. While you're here, you'll find a wide selection of Bibles, gift items, trustworthy study materials, and more for you and your church. Our friendly staff will be happy to help you with your selections while you shop in the store. We even offer personalized Bible imprinting and gift wrapping. Not in the Athens area? Enjoy shopping with us online at truthbooks.com. CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications, taking his hand, helping each other home.
Your roof is the first line of defense for your home. Do you have water stains on your ceiling, paint peeling off your walls, shingles missing? It's probably time for you to get your free roof inspection. Locally owned and operated, licensed, and insured, Yellowhammer Roofing is the Yellowhammer State hometown team. Yellowhammer Roofing. Let our family protect what's most important to you, your family. 256-232-1933 or online at yellowhammerroofing.com.
Applebee's Tailgate Talk wants to recognize our local athletes, and you can help. Go to tailgatetalk.net throughout the school year to vote for the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. The winner will receive a gift card from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and a t-shirt from Gotcha Covered Screen Printing and more. Submit your own nominations for future polls, too. While you're there, check out the Tailgate Talk archives and see what you might have missed. That's the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. Cast your vote today from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and Tailgate Talk.
Hey, this is former Alabama defensive lineman Reggie Grimes, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Tom McClung here, old Tomcat, alongside Todd the Bod Tomlin, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. And we've got John Delancy online with us, a Zumba instructor on the spectrum. John, welcome back to the show. You've been on here before.
Yes, I have. Thank you for having me back. It's an honor to be back on your show today.
What's going on, John? Here's Todd. He knows you.
Hey, Todd.
Hey, buddy.
I know you in a second. Love Todd.
How are you, buddy?
I'm wonderful, wonderful. Had my Applebee's this week, so I got my food for thought going. What better place than Applebee's?
That's right. I like this
That's
guy.
So tell us. We'll start back. I know Tim said off air. You know, you can go back and maybe tell how you got into Zumba and where it's led you to go on and do all these wonderful things that you've done the last few years.
Yeah, I took my first Zumba class June of 2012 at the local YMCA that I lived by that I was able to walk to. Walked in the class, didn't know what Zumba was, didn't know what the word meant, didn't know what to expect. And coming from a dance background, I picked it up real fast. After that class, I left feeling inspired, rejuvenated, and really excited. Started doing Zumba about 5 to 6 times a week when I wasn't working at Kmart at the time before Kmart closed down. And never thought I'd go and get licensed myself as an instructor, teaching classes of my own, or even doing all these Zumbathons all over, raising awareness for autism. I just figured I'd be taking classes, but the Lord had other plans and said, this is what you should be doing. So who am I to argue?
There you go.
A buddy of mine and I were talking not too long ago. The old saying, the Lord works in mysterious ways, and that's true. But sometimes he puts it on a big screen TV in high def right there for everybody to see.
It does. And after I did my first local event, the Lifetime Fitness in Cary, April 2018, I thought, you know what? I'm comfortable doing events with other people that want to do them. Reached out to people on Facebook, and so many of them just were like, they were all for it. Did a few in Alabama when I met Todd and his service provider at the time. Started a following in Alabama, and I have family there, so next Friday I'm speaking at my high school, telling my story, how I got into Zumba, being on the spectrum, and what I think about it, and, you know, just kind of encouraging students. I'm doing 6 Zumba classes as well. Really looking forward to it. So,
well, what part of North Carolina are you in, John?
I am in Sanford, North Carolina, but this high school I'm going to is my high school up in Chesapeake, Virginia.
Okay.
Before I moved to the Carolinas, so.
That's awesome.
Now, what year did you graduate?
I was 2003.
Just a child.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
That's right.
I love it.
So I'm kind of slowed down with the events with COVID, but I'm kind of building it back up, and I'm actually getting ready to go do the Autism Speaks Walk in Florida in the fall, and then our walk is also in the fall in October, so they won't collaborate in the same date, so.
You're going to be a busy man.
I'm telling you.
Now, usually in a class, and I know it just depends on where you're at and what kind of function it is, but you know, how many do you usually teach to?
How many students or how many classes?
Students.
About 40 to 50 in Zumba Gold that all come to O2 Fitness, and they're all silver sneakers where their insurance pays for their membership, so they don't pay out of pocket. But I've been teaching them for about 6 years now, so it's kind of like my following here. They all know me, and they've been taking my classes for 6 years, so.
That's awesome.
That's a great story.
And during COVID, I never did virtual classes, but I was doing them outside because my students wanted to see me, get out of the house, and see each other. So we thought, oh, we won't do Zoom. And a lot of them don't have the equipment for Zoom.
Yeah.
So I thought, we'll just do it outside in the basketball court till the gym opens back up. And we did that until they let us back in.
Great idea. That was perfect.
That is a
like
great
you said,
idea.
everybody got to see each other and socialize from safe distance. You know.
That you said you was a Toys R Us kid. Would you have one of those 1980s boom boxes?
I still have one, and I still have my cassette tapes and my CDs, videotapes. I'm real old school, and I'm proud of it. You know, I'm not going to get rid of my stuff, my little archive stuff.
That's right.
You know, and back then we didn't have Zumba Fitness. I think we had yoga and jazzercise.
It's jazzercise.
And Jane Fonda.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Jane Fonda in the
Pilates
onesie.
till later on. Pilates was like the 2000s.
That's awesome.
It's great.
Now, do you teach just anybody?
Silver sneaker, 65 and older. Still, all ages are welcome. I have taught Zumba kids in the past, and kids are a lot of fun, you know, and adults would come too. Not just parents, but people there. They're like the teachers or camp counselors. I have never taught regular Zumba, but in Zumba Gold, I do the fast stuff because they want a real intense workout, and they know they can still go at their own pace, which Zumba is. You just go at your pace and drink water and have fun and make up your own moves, you know.
So do you use your old boombox and cassettes for your music? Or?
Oh, I don't. I use my laptop. I have iTunes on my laptop, and I use my speaker. I would never bring my boombox.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know if that would go over so well.
I don't
honestly.
know. Might be interesting.
It could be.
You could wear your what do you the
leg warmers?
The leg warmers, yeah.
Yeah, well, the Jim, Tim, and Todd, I don't even wear the headset. I don't even bother with it. It's right there on the speaker, but I do nonverbal cueing so they can hear the music, so I don't even talk during class. I don't do any verbal cueing. But we do have the headset if I ever change my mind. So
you might want to wear it from time to time, bark orders out at them folks, let them know who's in charge.
Know who the boss is.
Make an announcement, or if I'm singing happy birthday or have something to tell them, but even then I just use my voice. I never even mess with the gym speaker because the feedback and, you know.
Yeah.
So I bring in my speaker and I plug it in, and that's what we go from, you know.
Well, that's awesome.
That is.
You've raised a lot of money over the years for a lot of different organizations.
I know, Todd. I know. You know, the Autism Shines Gala, I like that kind of stuff because it opens my eyes up to different events. Each organization has different events, and I've never been to a gala like that. And it was just a good experience.
Yeah.
You know? Because every organization has different events that we don't have here, and that's the beauty of it, you know?
Is there supposed to be do they have the gala every year?
We don't have one in the Carolinas.
Okay.
We have our walk in October. We just started a fall festival with the Durham Autism Society chapter because we have chapters now. So we don't have a gala. We don't have a ride and run. You know, we do our walk, and people walk, and they bring their bikes, and they do it there. They have a lot of teams for the autism walk, so.
Okay. That is awesome.
Well, what's some of your... I'm sorry.
Huh?
I was going to ask
No,
you,
it's okay.
What's some of your any future plans, future groups, coming up that you haven't maybe divulged yet to anybody who's listening?
Not really. I'm actually doing a few events in Texas this July with Autism Research Texas, and they are really involved with the Texas school system. So what they do is they help you with your child who's on the spectrum, find out which school they'll go into, like based on their level of intelligence, kind of like an evaluation, to make sure they're in the right school, in the right classroom, so they get the helps and supports they need. So when they graduate with whatever they need. So that's what they're based on. So I'm doing a virtual event with them this Tuesday. So when I come there, they kind of build up excitement, and they're currently securing the venues for where we're going to do them at. One in Clear Lake, one in Houston, 2 in Houston, one in Clear Lake, and one in Galveston. So I'm doing a total of 4. She's getting a little tour together. So
nice.
That is awesome.
And this will be my first time jamming in Texas.
Hey, have a big steak.
Yeah, it is. And I'm going to get me some Texas chili, you know.
Yeah, there you go.
But I kind of miss Alabama, Todd, because people in Alabama are so friendly. And that's one of the states where there's a big autism community.
Yeah.
Like we have one in Florida.
Yeah.
So many places it's really big and it's growing, you know.
Yes, it is. But, yeah, and everybody here generally is pretty nice. You're right.
Yep.
Except Todd, sometimes he can...
Yeah, I was going to say that, but then I decided not to.
John knows. You've never given me any trouble.
John
He's
knows
been
I
on
can
his
be
best
mean.
behavior.
I'm always nice on
I
the buddy.
think that night at the gala, Todd didn't like being in charge of the table, the drink bar.
Yeah.
Wasn't that your tour for the night, Todd? You
It
had
was
to
some
stay
sort
right
of
there?
game where you could win, bottles of liquor.
I
or
remember, and I
something.
didn't ever play. I just looked at it and walked away.
Yeah.
And I was thinking the night, Todd didn't seem very happy. He didn't speak to me, but he just didn't like what he was assigned to do. It wasn't me.
Didn't like my assignment.
I know, and I don't even think he got to see my little 5-minute
didn't.
salsa lesson. Did you?
About 2 minutes of it. I just walked over
2
there.
minutes?
Yep. Left my station just to see you.
Yeah, I wish I'd given some of my phone to make him make a video of it, but I didn't think about it. It happened so fast. The MC said, "Okay, we're ready." I said, "Okay, DJ's ready.
Well,
Let me go do this."
It went over well, and everybody enjoyed it.
Yep. And I got to see all the awards given out for Camp Frog for what happened. So
That's great. Well, John, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been a pleasure to have a conversation with you, man.
I want to give one shout out, if it's all right.
Yes.
My friend Joao Dominguez Ruz, he is a Zumba instructor all the way out in Kongs, Wolstenhusen, Germany.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
And he's also a Strong by Zumba master trainer. So Strong by Zumba is like kickboxing, but there's no Zumba in it. It's more with your muscles and your body. So it's Zumba, but they don't do any Zumba in it. It's interesting.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
It's a brand new format, so.
Well, if he's
Joel, if you're listening, I want to thank you for just being like my older brother all the way in Germany.
Well,
I just did a virtual event with him on Zoom, so I did see him recently.
Well, we are broadcasting in Germany, are we not, Tim? We can be.
Worldwide on the web.
Yeah, I told him. I sent him the little website link for when you posted on the episode list.
Yeah.
So
there we go.
That's great.
Awesome.
He's helping me with my German language, and I'm practicing it on YouTube. I bookmarked a little video to learn the German language.
Well, that's
Sweet.
awesome.
Sweet.
Well, all right, man. Well, y'all have a happy Easter, all right?
You too, guys. Happy Easter. Todd and Tim, thank you for having me. It's been great. I'm going to continue to eat Applebee's.
Absolutely. Right. Thank you, John.
You're welcome.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that was John Delancy. the Zumba instructor on the spectrum, autistic. And it's always great talking to him. Yep. Well, it's time to take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
You can help Limestone County student-athletes by donating to the Bama Zach Memorial Scholarship. Send it in care of Garth Garris, 13833 Pinnacle Drive, Athens, Alabama, 35613, or make it in person at First State Bank of the South at 1319 Highway 72 East in Athens. We'll be back with Tailgate Talk after this. If you're like me, mowing the grass is not exactly at the top of your list of favorite things to do. Fortunately, Cutting Edge Lawn Care in Athens is here to lend a hand. But mowing the lawn isn't all they do. They offer landscape leveling, bush hog services, and pressure washing to Athens, Madison, Decatur, and surrounding areas too. Call Jason at 256-206-5752 or visit their Facebook page and set up your free estimate. Cutting Edge Lawn Care, 256-206-5752. Real estate, real easy. That's the motto at Innovative Realty Solutions, and providing the highest quality real estate services is their mission. With sound real estate advice, the latest information, and a skilled analysis of the real estate market, Innovative Realty Solutions offers a better home buying and selling experience with a fair, ethical, and, yes, innovative process. Innovative Realty Solutions. Visit them on Facebook, online at innovativerealtysolutions.com, at 100 North Clinton Street in Athens, or call 230-5950. Innovative Realty Solutions. Real estate, real easy. Daly & Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daly & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook, too. Daly & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
This is Bella LaFontaine with Crown Service Termite and Pest Control. We take care of all the basics. We take care of cockroaches, ants, wasps. As far as rodents go, most places they'll trap or poison, and that's the end of it. What we do is we're actually going to find the entry points, and we're going to take care of that for you. We do a lot of work with a lot of realtors here in town to bring houses to the closing table. So one of the big things about us is that we're not a sales company. We are a service provider. So we're not looking to meet a sales quota. We're looking to get a house ready to go to closing and get our customers taken care of. This is Bella LaFontaine, Crown Service Termite and Pest Control. We are located at 3413 6th Avenue in Huntsville, Alabama. Phone number is 256-701-7095.
Need custom screen printing or other promotional products? Got You Covered Screen Printing and More in Athens is, well, got you covered. Screen printing, promotional items, stickers, graphic design, vinyl for signs and garments, and other customized products. They also offer local pickup and delivery services, rush orders, volume discounts, and can customize any project to meet your needs. Got You Covered guarantees to get the job done and will work hard to make sure you're completely satisfied. Call today, 444-4500, or stop by and see them at 389 West Sandifer Road in Athens. Got You Covered Screen Printing and More. Be listening for Limestone County Area High School baseball action this season from Play Action Sports. Your coverage of ABS, Ardmore, Athens, Clements, East Limestone, Elkmont, James Clemens, Lindsay Lane, Tanner, and West Limestone online at PASnetwork.net on your Amazon Echo device or on your Play Action Sports app. Afterwards, you can download each game from the archives or stream it on demand. While you're there, check out our schedule of upcoming games. Limestone County Area High School baseball from Play Action Sports.
Hey, this is Elkmont Girls basketball coach Tom Lawler, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Tom McClung, old Tomcat here alongside Tojo. Yep, I'm not alongside Tojo again. He come right straight up. Right alongside Todd the Bod Tumble and producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. And we do have the Tojo, Jay Vassar, on the phone, who just up and left us for about 5 minutes. But you have scored some good tickets, and you're on your way to the A-Day game.
Yes, sir.
thanks to a local dentist there in town, Mr. Brad Burris. He called up Coach Legg, and he had some it's his zone seats for the season, and he wasn't going. He asked Coach Legg he wanted to go use them, so we were planning on going anyway, but the rain looked like the rain showing up down there. But with these zone seats, you can sit inside, eat all you want. Like Zach used to say, if it's free, it's for me. so we can watch it on the monitors in there if it's raining, and eat heartily.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Tell Brad we could use a dentist as a sponsor on the show.
Absolutely.
Hey, good idea. I'll make a note of that.
Yeah. Just thought I'd drop that in.
So, talk about what's going on with Alabama football, Jay. I know you keep up with it. Go ahead.
Well, my only concerns, Tom, is the backup quarterback situation.
Okay.
Jalen Milroe, he's quick. He's one of those mobile quarterbacks that run, throw it, but he has been known to, when he's been in there, throw a few, picks. But that's the only thing concerns me. But they say this freshman kid that came in, Ty Simpson, Tennessee, is pretty good too. So I just have to wait and see this afternoon what happens. Maybe won't get too sloppy with the rain or whatever. So it's and I'm anxious to see too the running back we got from Georgia Tech, Gibbs, and also Jermaine Benton, the receiver from Georgia.
Okay. Now, Alabama picked up a transfer from Vanderbilt, big offensive lineman.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't come in time for spring training, did he?
No, he didn't.
Okay.
Tyler Staines, his name.
Yes.
He committed last week, so he'll be in for summer workouts. And what they told him, he may be the starting left tackle to protect Bryce on that left side, because Lord knows we need him healthy throughout the season.
Right. With
the schedule we got.
No kidding. Yeah. That was a big addition.
Now,
it was.
Go ahead.
It was, and there's possible talk of getting transferred from Louisville, a receiver named Terrell Harrell. He's a Miami native, so we're going to have to fight with Coach Cristobal over him probably. Mm-hmm. So he's down there today. So hopefully we'll get him in the stable as well.
Now, what's the receiver situation like? Is Mechie coming back?
No, Mechie's gone. Jameson Williams is gone. So we're looking at.
You're looking for playmakers, then, aren't you?
Yeah, Trayshawn Holden. He's one of the. He'll be I think this year sophomore. Of course, they put me on the spot here, Tom.
Oh, sorry.
With Jermaine Burton, he'll be the go-to guy like Jameson was last year. A couple of freshmen, Aaron Anderson, and then we'll have Chaz Preston from Louisiana coming in this fall. So it's slim in the wide receiver core, but you still, hopefully if we can get Harold, that'll help out a lot. Him being a senior, graduate transfer, so maybe that'll help out as well.
That's good. Running game. How is that looking? Running backs in your skill position there.
Running game is, like I said, with Jahmyr Gibbs. He's a ditto guy for Georgia Tech. He's a tall guy like Derrick Henry was, but he's not as bulky. He's slim trim, but he can run the ball. Of course, we had Jason McClellan and Roydell Williams out with knee injuries this past fall, so they will not contribute today, but they'll be in the mix. So it should be running back core, quick and quick as always they are running the ball.
Yeah. Whoever would have thought that Alabama would from maybe one year to the next would struggle filling wide receiver positions, because we had so many good wide receivers, they all left early to go pro from time to time. I mean back years ago, that wouldn't even been we would have been hoping we even had a good wide receiver, let alone one to leave early.
Saban, he said it. He said this transfer stuff is going to be bad for some folks.
Yeah,
and it's almost like college free agency.
Yes.
Oh, it is.
Now you got these NIL deals, people saying you transfer here, we'll get you so much money and all that. So that's what I think that's what they're trying. The NCAA's trying to. I
don't think, and from day one it should have been this way. You shouldn't be able to get an NIL deal until you are there, signed and secured on the team, and it shouldn't be a way of use for recruitment. I mean, of course, you're going to have people talking behind the scenes, hey, man, if you come to our school, we can get you this deal or that deal. And that very well may go on, but it should be against the rules, in my opinion. I don't think it's the same thing with the transfer. Hey, if you transfer to my school, I'm going to get you this. I don't know. To me, it's blown up into something that's wasn't intended to be.
And like some people said, if you sign an NIL deal, you have to stay your full time. It's almost like a business contract.
Yeah.
You stay your 4 years. You have to keep your commitment 4 years of this NIL.
You get your degree.
I didn't know that.
Get your degree.
Yeah.
That's what it should.
No, it should be. It should be. Yeah.
Hey, I just want to give a big shout out last night to the Alabama baseball team going up to Knoxville, taking game 1 against the number 1 in the SEC East, Tennessee Vols. Alabama beat them 62.
Sweet.
So game 2 is today's, and the local boy from Athens High School, Jacob McNair's on the mound for the Tide today.
Yep.
Jacob's pitching great.
Sure is.
He got a little rough start last week in Ole Miss, but he hadn't lost a game. He's still got no decisions.
Yep.
He's 4-0.
Sweet.
He's ranked in the top 15 in the SEC in pitching. So look out for him today. Maybe Alabama can take his series.
That'd be awesome.
Tennessee.
Yeah. And the softball team last night against Mississippi State had a big win, down 2 runs, 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Yeah, and then come back and win. So yeah.
Thursday night they walked it off 6-5. Last night they walked it off 7-6. So game 3's today at 4:00. So maybe the rain hold out and they can get the series sweep over State.
Yep.
That would be great. Well, brother, we appreciate you joining us. You fill some time for us here, man, and as always, your expertise on the Alabama football does not go unnoticed.
Hey, I appreciate it. We're waiting on Coach Legg here now. He'd be late for his own funeral.
Well, y'all be safe going down. Have a great time.
Hey, y'all have a great rest of the day, and we'll talk to you.
See you, Tojo.
All right, buddy.
All right, bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Tojo J. Vassar, our reporter in the field here, so to speak. We're going to take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Congratulations to East Limestone's Reagan Kelly, our Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. Reagan picks up a gift card from the Athens Applebee's and a Tailgate Talk t-shirt from Gotcha Covered Screen Printing and more. Go to tailgatetalk.net and enter your nominations for future polls. We'll be back with more Applebee's Tailgate Talk after this.
Limestone Drug, located on the square in downtown Athens, is your local Health Mart pharmacy. As your local Health Mart pharmacy, Limestone Drug is locally owned and has a personal commitment to the community. Limestone Drug honors prescription drug plans, including Medicare. They accept flex spending cards and fill prescriptions in minutes, not hours. Limestone Drug knows there's nothing more important than your family's well-being. So shop Limestone Drug at 200 West Market Street in Athens, your local Health Mart pharmacy. Limestone Drug, caring for you and about you.
Quality Vinyl is on your side. Quality Vinyl in Athens has been in business since 1987, offering great prices and service the whole time. What has changed is the technology of their products. From vinyl siding and shutters, sunrooms and screen rooms, to doors, windows, columns, and rails. Quality Vinyl, located on the corner of Highway 72 and Reed Road in Athens, just 6 miles west of I-65. Call 232-2665 or visit them online at qualityvinyl.net. Quality Vinyl is on your side.
Are your broadband needs growing like wildflowers? Ardmore Telephone Company's Fiber Fast Internet can help. Spruce up your speed with ATC today. Give us a call at 800-830-9946 to upgrade this spring. New Internet customers get the first month free. Broadband speeds are based on best availability in your area. Fiber Internet is not available in all areas.
Hey guys, this is Joanna for CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications. Many of you are searching for Bible study materials for your Bible classes. Our best-selling Bible curriculum, Discovering God's Way, is a reliable tool for teaching students of all ages through the Bible in its entirety. We're sure you'll love this curriculum, and if you'd like to see other options of Bible classes, we'll be happy to help you select from our topical studies. So stop struggling with the search and come by and let us help you select reliable and meaningful study materials for your class today. CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications, taking his hand, helping each other home.
Check out the WKAC sports page. Go to WKAC1080.com and click on the WKAC sports icon. You can listen to the current sports stream as well as game archives, past coaches shows, and Applebee's Tailgate Talk on demand. If you're on your smartphone, you can stay automatically updated as new items are posted. The WKAC sports page, another reason why your best source for Limestone County sports is WKAC1080.com and 1080 WKAC.
Hey guys, this is Max Howell. You listen to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Tom McClung here, Old Tomcat, alongside Todd the Bod Tomlin, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. And we have him on the Tailgate Talk special guest segment brought to you by Yellowhammer Roofing, the president of the Talladega Superspeedway, Mr. Brian Crichton. And, Brian, I hope I pronounced your last name correctly.
You nailed it. And, it's good to be on the tailgate portion of it because I don't think I might be a little bit biased, but I don't think they tailgate any better than they do here at Talladega.
That's the truth, man. Ain't no lie about that.
Yeah, nailed that one.
Especially come Saturday night before the big race. We had Russell Branham over here last couple of years, but we're glad that we've got you.
I'm sorry.
He was always a good chat. I'm an old dirt track racer, so we always had some good conversations about the short track over there, and so are you involved with that short track, or is that strictly privately owned by someone else?
Yeah, so it is privately owned. Adam Stewart is the gentleman that runs it over there, and we work very closely with Adam. I've got the mentality of high tides raise all boats, and so if we're talking motorsports, we're talking NASCAR here at Talladega, we're talking dirt track, we're talking IndyCar down at Barber. It's all good with me because it's motorsports, and it helps us all.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, so years ago, you were actually in baseball with the Durham Bulls, and yeah. So, which I'm sure in itself was pretty cool. And then you transitioned into racing. Was racing always something that you really wanted to do, or is it just something that kind of fell in your lap, and then you moved on from there? And I mean, now you're the president of the, in our minds anyway, the best track there is in America, but we're biased.
You guys still there?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm having some problems with my cell phone.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
the short to the long answer is yes. I was involved in minor league baseball with the Durham Bulls, and then went to Chicagoland Speedway, Daytona, and now Talladega. And growing up, I was a stick and ball fan sport, stick and ball sports fan. I grew up outside of Washington D.C. Went to school down at NC State because I was going to be a veterinarian. You see how that worked out. Now I'm in racing. But I went to my first race at Charlotte Motor Speedway in the mid-'90s, and it was infectious. It got into my blood.
Yeah.
It's like what everybody says. You once you go, you become a fan because it's just such a spectacular event.
Well, you went to the right track at the right time.
Yeah, I was just going to say that track
this was Earnhardt's heyday back in the mid-'90s. And
I was spoiled because my brother worked in TV in the Raleigh-Durham area, and we actually got to fly in a helicopter from Raleigh-Durham to Charlotte.
Big time!
So,
I
mean,
big time.
You got press passes and everything else. So I cheated a little bit on my very first time. So I set the bar pretty high.
And Tom brings up Earnhardt, but Earnhardt wasn't the man. Jeff Bodine was the man.
Jeff Bodine was the onion. That's what he was.
All my buddies
I can't help it if
they rag me because I love Jeff Bodine.
Can't help it if they made a whole scene in Days of Thunder, with the Earnhardt Bodine car rental thing. So,
oh lordy,
I think that was them. It may have been someone else. No, Brian, you'll find out Todd and I like to pick on each other if we've got a favorite driver that the other one does not. So.
Yeah.
It sounds like Russell's and my relationship. We like to pick on one another as well.
Yeah. Okay, so another confession for me. I am a Goodyear Tire employee, and I used to be technical representative for all the trucks and the haulers, team haulers. So, who do you work with anybody in Goodyear specifically, or are they their own entity that works with NASCAR?
They're really on the competition side, so they really work more directly with actual NASCAR competition.
Okay.
They'll reach out to us for some extra parking passes and different things like that, and we always take care of them just because of their importance to our sport. So don't really work directly with the Goodyear folks, but I go down there and talk to them, and obviously they've got a big setup here at Talladega.
Yeah, well, they never gave me any parking passes. When I went down, I had to park 40 acres away and walk half a mile to get to the tractor to go under the but that's okay.
It is a big place.
It's huge. It is huge.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the new rules, the next generation car.
Yeah.
How is that? How has testing been? Of course, we've already had Daytona, so that race. But Daytona and Talladega are different tracks, even though they're both super speedways.
We are. We're bigger. We're badder. We're faster. We're the biggest, baddest, fastest on the planet, as we like to say.
Yes, sir.
But it's coming out of Daytona and the races that we saw at Daytona. We're excited about that. And then you have to remember too, obviously, with the reconfiguration of the Atlanta Motor Speedway, they ran that Superspeedway package at Atlanta too. So, obviously Atlanta's a lot different than Talladega, with it only being a 1.5 mile track and only 29 degrees, where we're 2.66 and 33 degrees. But we're looking forward to it. They did test here. It was more of Goodyear tire testing that they actually did here at the tail end of last year. So they do have some seat time here at Talladega. But coming through Daytona and then Atlanta running the Super Speedway package, we're excited about what's gonna happen this coming up weekend.
Okay, give us a rundown of qualifying times, or maybe where the website could be, where people could come and find out what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely. TalladagaSuperspeedway.com is the website. Have full schedules there. It'll have all of the ticket offerings. Saturday we start at $45. Kids 12 and under are free on Saturday.
Wow. Cool.
Nice. Sunday we start at just $65 a person for an adult, and kids are only $10 on Sunday. We also have special offers for our Talladega Garage Experience, which is our infield experience that we built around the garages, so you actually get to walk into the garages, and the only thing separating you from the race car is about 5 feet and about a 4 foot tall fence. So no walls, no windows, nothing else. You're under that same roof with those guys. So definitely check out the Talladega Garage Experience if you're out here. And then you can also call 877-GO-TO, and that's the number 2, GO-TO-DEGA. 877-GO-TO-DEGA if you'd like to talk to a representative about all the different options.
Now, speaking of options, is there an option for the hardcore fans out there that can go in and purchase a hot pass and be available for the entire infield race part inside the secured area?
So NASCAR has gotten away from the hot and cold garage passes. As we were kind of coming through COVID, they kind of regulated everything. What they offer now to the sponsors, team members and others is called a VIP garage pass, and so it's specific for each garage. So you'd have either a VIP for Xfinity Series or a VIP for Garage or for Cup Series. We do have a VIP package that includes that VIP garage pass. We limit it to only 50 just because of the the NASCAR has limited down those numbers, trying to keep the garages and the grids and everything a little bit cleaner. But we do have 50 VIP packages, but those are all sold out for April. But they'll be available for October.
Oh, excellent.
Well, now, how long have you been at Talladega?
I've been here at Talladega for 12 years. Well, coming up on 12 years now. It'll be May 15th will be my 12th year anniversary here at Talladega. I spent 5 years down at Daytona before that, and then I was at Chicagoland Speedway for 4 years. Helped open that place up back in 2001.
Oh, wow.
So have you been president all that time at Talladega?
I know. I was named president back in September of 2020.
Okay.
Or I'm sorry, of 2019. Grant Lynch, who's our chairman, is actually here today helping us do some different things. But Grant Lynch was the chairman for 26 years here at Talladega. So I worked alongside of him for about 10 years before I was able to take over the reins as he rode off into the sunset at the perfect time because, the following March, everything changed in our world.
It did, yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I guess that's what I was thinking, why I was thinking you had not been there that long, because you've only been president for a couple of years. So
a couple of COVID years. Yep.
Yeah.
This is our very first 100% back to normal Talladega. Let's go get them. We're excited about it. It's going to be awesome.
No pressure, Ryan.
Yeah.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Yeah, well, I mean, just being president, I'm sure you're just sitting back and, delegating,
you go over there.
Ordering people around.
I mean, I can't believe Russell has me up this early on a Saturday morning to do these interviews. No, I'm just kidding. I'm out here at the racetrack, and the team's here. We're getting it all ready. I'll be out here tomorrow too. Spend Easter morning with my family, and then come back out here. It'll be my last kind of quiet day to kind of get everything in order before it all breaks loose on Monday.
Yeah. You have a wide open week without a doubt.
No.
When do fans generally start rolling in? Wednesday, Thursday?
They're there already. Some of the hardcores are there.
Oh, yeah. Some of them probably already camping out.
Monday.
You're right. So what's happening? So we load in our outside campgrounds on Monday. Well, they've showed up, and they're stacking on Speedway Boulevard. They started showing up Thursday morning. So they are stacking and loading and waiting to load in on Monday. So
That's
they
awesome.
are here. They're excited. We load in our infield on Wednesday morning. And so the excitement is just it's through the roof right now. People want to be here.
A couple of times I've driven down there. You get there early in the morning because, you got to get in there and do your work in the garage. And the whole boulevard is lined up with people selling firewood. And the ones that want to sell more because they usually got a bikini-clad lady standing out there selling firewood. And I come through one day, and it's every bit of 35 degrees, and I couldn't believe this lady was out there in a bikini top selling firewood. I'm
Wow.
like, honey, good
Probably
grief.
selling the mess out of it.
Wishing she could have been using some of it.
Probably.
Those are only things you see at Talladega.
That's the truth.
That's true. I stop by all this firewood. I mean, I drive up and down the boulevard, and the good marketers, I go out there and ask them if they want a job marketing tickets and sponsorships here. So they do a great job of marketing their firewood out there. That's for sure.
That's good.
Wow.
That's good. So I've got to ask you this question, and I'm sorry, it's totally off the wall and out of nowhere. There is an inordinate amount of porta potties out there, and it's like 3,000 porta potties. Are they operated by Talladega, or is that a private contractor that takes care of that?
That's a great question. We get asked a lot of times of people that are driving by on I-20 how many porta potties we have. So I'm glad to know that we. Yeah, absolutely. We've done a count, and there's 1,847 porta potties that are on our property right now. But they're all handled by an outside company, Wise Environmental.
Okay.
And so we get a share of those for us to place around strategic areas of our facility. But then they actually rent those to campers, and so I think for $125 for the week. You can have your own personal private porta potty in your campground. So a lot of times what people will do is if they've got 2, 3, 4, RVs that are together, they'll rent 1 or 2. And that way they've got their own private porta potties. So
that's some progressive thinking right there.
Yeah.
So
and wrangling them all up after the event's over, that's a sight to see too, because then they got to bring them all back and they got to get them back into the pen.
Yep.
Well, I'm sure. Are they separated? Gender separated, or are they just all out there go wherever you can go?
So we place them, some of them out, in our strategic areas where we're putting them out. We do have some gender separate, like at the concert and other things that we do. But obviously, if they're renting them out, that's it's up to them to do, not us.
Yeah. Well, the reason I was asking with 1,846 porta potties, I was thinking the women's is still going to have a line.
Yeah. That's good.
They do. The women's lines are always longer at the concert than the men's lines.
Who's doing the concert this year?
Riley Green. We got Alabama's own Riley Green, who's coming back too. So
good call.
It's a great story with Riley. He and his father and family members have camped out in our infield for years and years and years. So he has a passion for Talladega Superspeedway. So he performed back in October of 2019, and we've stayed in contact, and we were able to bring him back. And how he's grown over the years. We're just we're looking forward to a huge concert on Saturday night.
Absolutely, and a huge race on Sunday afternoon.
Yes. It's going to be great. And some people are saying doubleheader. I'm saying tripleheader on Saturday, because we're going to have Cup qualifying that happens first, and then we're going to have the ARCA Menard Series.
ARCA, gotcha.
Yep, and then the Xfinity Series after that. So 2 races and Cup qualifying on Saturday is going to be a fantastic day.
Absolutely. And for people who've never been to a race, you watch it on television. You can't smell the rubber burning. You can't smell the fuel, because the smell of the fuel is the exhaust on the fuel is different from what you smell in regular. Because racing field's got its own vibe. So if you've never been, go experience it all. Experience the vision, the olfactory, the nose,
the feel
of it. Feel it, man. Feel the ground vibrate.
People do not understand the power of, TV does it absolutely no justice.
No, except the only thing they can do is play the replay of the wrecks. That's about it.
Yeah, you guys are exactly right. it hits all of your senses. It hits them all, and it's the sights, it's the sound, it's the smells, it's the touch, it's the feel. It's the Goodyear freckles you get if you're sitting, with some of the lower rows.
Yeah, without a doubt.
It's an amazing experience.
All right. Well, I'm glad my Goodyear boys are taking care of you. Everything's good. That new 18-inch tires has done well so far this year.
Yes. Yeah, those guys worked hard. Everybody's worked hard on that next-gen car, and it's paying off. They think they've nailed it with the Superspeedway package, so we're looking forward to running it here at Talladega.
Yeah, all right. Absolutely. Brian, thank you so much for your time, sir. We know your time is valuable, and we appreciate you sharing it with us.
Good luck next week, and we know you're going to put on a great show.
Yeah, we appreciate it. The team here is excited about it, and it's going to be a great weekend. So come on out to Talladega.
Absolutely.
All right, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, goodbye.
See you.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the Tailgate Talk special guest segment brought to you by Yellowhammer Roofing, Brian Crichton, president of Talladega Superspeedway. But, Tim, I don't know. If you can't get nobody better than that, I just don't know if I'd try.
I need to give up.
I hear you. It's time to take a break. We're going to come back with our good friend Stevie Owens with the West Limestone Diamond Club. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Missed part of this week's show? Archives are available on our website. You can also hear us on your favorite podcast platform, including iTunes, Google, Amazon, and more. Just check out the podcast page at tailgatetalk.net for a list of available apps and links. We'll be back with more of Applebee's Tailgate Talk after this. Come see all your friends at Applebee's in Athens, Highway 72 West, just off I-65. 12 minutes guaranteed or it's free, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. 7 items to choose from. Can't make it for lunch? Visit them for happy hour, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. or late night. Half-price appetizers with beverage purchase, 6 appetizers to choose from. One of your favorite teams is sure to be playing on the big screen, too. See you tomorrow at Applebee's Neighborhood Grill, Highway 72 Athens, just off I-65. If you're running out of space and a yard sale just isn't an option, Midpoint Storage and Buddy Box Storage gives you the choice. Midpoint Storage on Highway 72 East has traditional or climate-controlled units along with spaces for your boat or RV. Buddy Box offers convenient, secured, portable storage units delivered right to your home. They're both locally owned, too. Call 256-800-4249. Look for them on Facebook or online at midpoint.storage.com or buddyboxstorage.com. It's a win-win situation. Midpoint Storage and Buddy Box Storage. 256-800-4249.
Your roof is the first line of defense for your home. Do you have water stains on your ceiling, paint peeling off your walls, shingles missing? It's probably time for you to get your free roof inspection. Locally owned and operated, licensed, and insured, Yellowhammer Roofing is the Yellowhammer State Hometown Team. Yellowhammer Roofing. Let our family protect what's most important to you, your family. 256-232-1933. or online at yellowhammerroofing.com.
Real estate, real easy. That's the motto at Innovative Realty Solutions, and providing the highest quality real estate services is their mission. With sound real estate advice, the latest information, and a skilled analysis of the real estate market, Innovative Realty Solutions offers a better home buying and selling experience with a fair, ethical, and, yes, innovative process. Innovative Realty Solutions. Visit them on Facebook, online at innovativerealtysolutions.com, at 100 North Clinton Street in Athens, or call 230-5950. Innovative Realty Solutions. Real estate, real easy. Keep up with local school, travel, youth, and amateur sports throughout the week with a Play Action Sports Update. Listen weekday mornings at 7:30 and weekday afternoons at 1:30 and 3:30 as we bring you the latest scores, news, and announcements from Limestone County and surrounding communities. That's the Play Action Sports Update 3 times a day, Monday through Friday on 1080 WKAC.
Hey, this is East Limestone Girls basketball coach Jessica Thompson, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Tom McClung, old Tomcat here, alongside Todd the Bod Tomlin, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert, and we have of the West Limestone Diamond Club, my old friend Steve Owens. How you doing, brother?
Doing good, man. Doing real good.
That's good. Now, you've still got a younger son in the program. How old is he?
Yes, he is going to turn 16 the 29th of this month. So he's a 10th grader.
10th grader? All right.
And that's the only one I got still left in school.
Yeah.
But he's still in basketball and baseball both.
Good, good.
Of course, we got baseball going on right now.
Right.
Getting ready for the playoffs here in just about a week.
Okay. Go ahead and fill us in. What's West Limstone's status on the playoffs? They're in, obviously.
They're in. They come in second in their area. Okay. So we got to travel to Jacksonville High School.
Jacksonville, Alabama.
Jacksonville High School, wherever that's at. I think somebody says it's about 2.5, 3 hours away.
It's a far pace.
I think we'll go next Friday. I believe it is. Don't hold me to that, but I think it's next Friday.
Okay, that's kind of a drive for first round type deal.
That's what I thought. Why are we having to go so far for the first round? Yeah. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, one of West's good ball players out, Ian Burroughs. He's out with injury, right? Or
no, we've had some injuries throughout
Ian's
the season.
Not one of them. Okay.
But I think everybody is back playing.
Oh, that's great.
Everybody's back.
That'll be good. We'll wish y'all luck for sure.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. We've had a pretty good season. Ups and downs. At times they've played really, really good, and at times not so good. But hopefully we can get it back together and go into the playoffs.
That's what matters. Get you into playoffs and then get hot.
And hopefully the stinking weather will start cooperating and warm up and dry up where everybody can get in there and play some real baseball and not have to wear a coat.
Mm-hmm.
Or break out the big heater.
Yeah.
It's been 35 degrees one day, the next day it's 70 and back and forth or raining, so it makes it tough on these kids.
I don't remember it ever being that way when we played ball.
We played ball in the summertime.
I mean,
it was hot.
I remember some few cold days, but it was mostly when you're practicing, right? You get ready for the season. Not during games, man. Ooh, Lordy.
Well, what's going on with the Diamond Club, dude? You guys are starting great things out there at West Limestone.
We're still trying to pay for that indoor batting facility, practice facility we built a couple of years ago, and so we're doing as many fundraisers and things we can to try to get that thing paid for. So to get that debt off of us, we had to take out a pretty good mortgage on to get it built. So, but anyway, the 29th of this month, which will be 2 weeks from yesterday, we're having a sporting clay tournament at Old South Clays on Willie Springs Road in Athens.
There's a clay place over there?
There is.
I had no idea.
It's a fantastic place, man. He's got a
Old South Clay.
So is it just for clay shooting, or is it like a shooting range as well, like where you can just go out there and shoot your
I think it's just a clay shoot area, but he has a event center there, a big building that he has, he has several reunions and things like that, different events. It's a really nice place. It's up toward, I guess, sort of in between Thatch, Ardmore, up that way.
Okay.
It's on Willie Springs Road, and it's a real nice place. We went up there and visited one day just to get ready for this clay shoot and talked to the owner. It's Sean Gonzalez. And
so obviously there's a lot of property on the building's land too, because you got to be able to have some room to shoot those clays.
Yeah, it is.
Not shoot somebody's house.
Exactly.
You know.
He's got a real nice facility up there. So 29th of this month, we're looking forward to that. And we've got several sponsors. Right now, we've got 92 shooters signed up.
Wow.
4-man teams, so that's 23 teams, but 92 shooters now.
That's going to be my next question. Was how was it formatted, individual, team, or whatever?
Kind of you do it kind of like a 4-man scramble
golf.
Like
okay.
the same thing. You know, 4-man teams, and you have stations set up, and you go to each station and you shoot the clays and keep up with your score. And at the end, when it's all said and done, the best score wins for the team.
Sounds simple enough.
We're really looking forward to that. Hey, we're going to anybody. We still need some more teams. We'd love to have as many as we can get. It's going to kick off on the 29th at 8. It's going to start at 8 o'clock. We'll have sign-in at 7:30 a.m. We're going to have 2 flights, one at 8 o'clock and another flight at 12:30. So if you can't make it that morning, if you sign up and shoot in the afternoon, that'll be fine too.
How many stations do they have there?
I think he said he can set up to as many as 20 total, but normally they use about 15.
Okay.
Something like that.
But I guess everybody through there pretty quick, though.
Right.
Yeah. Now, how many rounds is it? Do you know, like, do they – not rounds to see who wins, but say – what am I trying to ask you? How many shots at the skis do you get to shoot? Is it just one per one pull per
station? To be honest, I've never shot in one of these myself, but if I remember right, it's 2 shots at each station.
Okay,
I believe it is 2 shots. If I remember, I think you get 2 clays at each station per person.
Oh, okay. I guess that's what I was trying to ask. Was how many?
I believe that's right.
Per person? Because I would need like 10, and I still wouldn't. Squat. But
I'd have to carry a case of shells.
Shoot
them all up.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I could walk up to one and hit it with a hammer.
Yeah.
That's how bad I am.
I've seen in the past where it's not just, you go out with a bunch of guys and you get a handheld flinger and you fling it and you pop it. And these guys are, if I'm not mistaken, you can shoot like a rabbit. They'll roll them suckers across the ground. And
they shoot them in all different directions. Even got one station where the clay trap, I think is what you call it anyway, that she comes out of the machine, hits a trampoline, and bounces off the trampoline.
Oh, wow.
And then you try to shoot
That'd be crazy.
after it's bounced off a trampoline.
Well, listen, if you can hit that sucker, you're a bad boy. And
you are a bad boy.
And I would never run from you. No point.
Yeah. Like I said,
I would never run from you.
I hate to say we're putting this on. I've never shot it with myself, but everybody I've talked to says it's just a fantastic time. They just really love it and getting a lot of attention. They got a lot of participation.
Maybe you could get one of the old Nintendo systems out and play the duck hunt.
There you go.
Game.
To prepare for it.
Yeah,
that'd be more my speed.
I wouldn't even get it.
No, I couldn't do that. I couldn't. I'd get so mad and throw that gun.
So what kind of gun you shoot, Stevie?
I've got a Beretta 12 gauge and
over under. Or
it's automatic.
Automatic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
those are nice.
Don't forget something else I want to add. We're going to serve lunch too from 306 Barbecue.
Okay.
Sweet.
At 11 o'clock. Lunch is served. All participants get free food from 306 Barbecue at 11
How many
o'clock.
Places y'all paying out?
We're paying 3 places for the morning flight and 3 places for the afternoon flight.
Okay. That's a big deal there.
Yeah. So we're looking forward to it. It's
and how much is it per team?
It's $600 per team.
Okay.
And just, when y'all go out, when everybody goes out, just remember this. Greg Miller pointed this out to me just now. Andy Griffith got beat by a girl.
That's right.
Remember that?
Right.
Sure did. I remember that episode.
Sure
Yeah, he was babying her along the whole time. She was,
he was hunting and darling, missing all them crows, and she's just smiling, going,
yeah, she sure did.
I got something.
That was a great episode.
It was good.
Yep. Hey, I just looked at my notes here. It says 100 clays per person. When I said, a while ago, I said there was 2 shots per station per person. This says 100 clays per person, so I don't know how that's going to work out exactly.
Probably like dove hunting. You shoot until you run out of shells, and then you go home.
Yeah.
Hope you get 2 or 3 birds.
I'd probably unload my gun on every one of them.
Yeah.
Still miss.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can assure you I would. I've always been impressed by people can do that. I can't shoot something sitting still, let alone moving.
And we're gonna have a few door prizes and raffle items to give away too there. So we're hoping that's going to be a really great event. Like we've got a lot of attention, a lot of participation already, and we're looking for some more. We need more shooters. We want as many as we can get.
Yeah. And the entry fee?
Entry fee is $600 for a 4-man team.
For a 4-man team, okay.
So
you shoot as a team?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, not as an individual.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, 4-man team, just like scramble golf.
Yes, like scramble golf. Yeah. So 150.
Yeah.
150 per man.
I wonder. It'd be interesting to see what the strategy is like. So. Somebody like me that can't hit squat, would I be the guy? I'd probably be the guy that needs to go first, right? Just in case I got lucky and hit something. I guess. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. And then, what Todd's done, he stinks. And then, the other three that could hit something would hit something. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see if there's any strategy involved in that kind of setup.
Like I said, again, I apologize. I'm not very knowledgeable because I never shot him one myself, but I'm going to find out on the 29th what it's all about.
You have to supply your own shells, and they cannot be reloads.
Exactly. Yeah, the shooter provides their own shells, and they have to be factory shells.
And you said you already had 23 teams? Is that right?
Got 23
That's
teams
amazing,
signed
dude.
up already.
Is there a limit on the shot size? I mean, surely you're not going to be bringing 4-shot out there to shoot.
I guess not. It'd be that just limits your
amount of lead in the
percentage
air.
of connecting with the targets, I guess.
Yeah.
It doesn't say anything about any restriction on the shot size. It just says factory shells only.
Gotcha. Okay, then.
So that's what we're going to go with.
Well, y'all got in on the bass tournament. How did that go?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That was yesterday.
Yeah.
We partnered with the Baseball Association at the youth park.
Yep.
This year. We had 105 boats yesterday.
Wow.
Fantastic turnout. Just great. Everything went really well.
Weather was pretty good.
Weather was good. It's the first time we've had good weather in the last 2 or 3 years.
Wow.
And a lot of fish caught. It worked out really great. Fantastic.
Cool.
Good deal. Yeah. And in that community out there, it's always, strong about supporting different things like what y'all have going on.
Especially a bass tournament.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yes,
but something like this with the ski shooting and the fish tournament, that brings a lot of people from the outside communities in as well, because people enjoy doing that stuff, man.
Right.
And it's unique. The ski shooting is really cool. You don't see those every day. You'll see a bass tournament, here and there.
I think this sporting clay is a kind of an up and coming thing. It's really getting popular now, and a lot of people are getting involved in it. The Old South Clays where we're having this, they're having several shoots this spring.
Wow.
I think they had one last Friday, I think it was, and they're having another one this coming Friday, the 22nd. I think it's the ABC shoot. I think it's this Friday.
Okay.
So this, like I said, this is
we were talking.
neat place.
We were talking about 100 shells max, but if you're buying shotgun shells at Walmart, used to come in 25 shells per box, right? So that's only 4 boxes.
Right.
I've carried more than that to the door for a long time.
Absolutely. And go home with a sore shoulder.
So, wake up Sunday morning going, ow.
Yeah, there'll be some sore shoulders after that event right there, too.
Yes,
sure will. It'll be worth it.
Are there, you'll get pros, professional bass fishermen will come to bass tournaments sometimes like this, but is there any such thing that you're aware of pro ski shooters?
Oh, yeah. I've seen it on ESPN.
Yeah, they sneak in and try to win the tournament.
I don't know. They may come just for the participation, but we're not giving away any fantastic, huge prizes to attract people from very far away. First place gets their money back, $600.
Okay.
And a trophy.
Okay.
Or a plaque of some type.
Trophy.
That means a lot.
That'd be cool, man.
Second place gets $300 back, and third place gets $100. So
okay, cool.
It's more for
the rest of you just get sore shoulders and a good meal, and
most people come just because they love doing this kind of thing. It's a lot of fun, fantastic, and so most people come just to participate and to help us out.
Just from my schedule now, and plus it's difficult to find a good field to hunt. I've not been dove hunting, and I can't tell you how long. I'd love to go to one of those things one of these days.
Well, come on up there on the 29th.
Brother, I'll be in Mayberry on the 29th. I'll go ask Andy. So, how do you feel when that girl kicked your butt?
Yeah, he'll be up there
shooting.
Hey, there's we got some women signed up.
Hey, and no
That's
doubt.
awesome.
Don't
put it past them.
Don't sell them short just because of the gender. Now
Yes,
they'll outshoot your tail in a heartbeat.
There's some ladies that really are good at this.
Yeah.
Sure are. Would y'all mind if I just give a little plug for some of our sponsors?
Absolutely.
That's
Page full of sponsors. All about, man.
All right. Well, hey, I want to just say to y'all, I appreciate what y'all do and appreciate y'all covering local sports like you do, because we don't get much coverage out here in Limestone, especially out in the western side.
Of the county.
County back out in the boondocks of West Limestone, we don't get
I raised two kids out there, man.
I appreciate what y'all do of covering local sports and helping us out. Let me come on the show to promote fundraisers and things like this. But our presenting sponsor for the clay shoot is Caleb McConnell with Innovative
Caleb go with
Realty
this
Solution. Man, yeah, he's
about to become a daddy for the first time.
Yeah, he is. Sure is. I'm proud of Caleb and what he's done. He's built a fantastic business and working with Chris Looney and Innovative Realty Solutions, and he stepped up and was our presenting sponsor for this shoot. And we've also got Athens Gas Department, H&H Heating and Cooling, Grayson Carter and Son Contracting, Bank Independent, Alabama Farm Credit, Morrell Engineering, the Lester Haunted Hospital, Bryant Bank, All-Star Plumbers, Synovus Mortgage, Smith & Elmore Auction Company, Limestone Building Group, and First National Bank of Athens and Pulaski, Reeves Electrical, First South Farm Credit, G-Tech, Salem Pharmacy, and Josh McLaughlin, Sheriff.
Way to go, Joshua.
All of these businesses and individuals both have stepped up and sponsored, helped us by sponsoring this event to help us, like I said, help us get some money in our account to help pay for this building. We still got a pretty good mortgage on it. So,
now, I'm going to ask a stupid question.
Okay,
go ahead.
I probably shouldn't even ask, but I'm going to tell you why, because that's how I am. So whenever y'all have the big events like this, you raise a nice chunk or whatever, do y'all pay like a big lump of sum on that building, or y'all just like make the payments?
We do. So far we've just been able to make the payments.
Okay.
Now with this and the fishing tournament yesterday, we're going to have a pretty sizable chunk we can pay down. We got a 5-year loan to finish this building.
We're about the third year.
We're on. It's been a year and a half. We've made 3 6-month payments so far, so we've still got a while to go. But hopefully, my goal and the goal of the Diamond Club, we're going to try to get this thing paid for this year.
That'd be great, awesome. Man. Get it off your back.
We're busting our tails to try to do everything we can.
Y'all are. You're doing a great job.
Because we don't like having debt in the first place, especially in an organization like this.
Yeah.
And it's tied to the baseball and softball programs in West Limestone. We definitely don't want to put no burden on them.
Yeah.
And so, as a community and a group of members of this Diamond Club, we come together and we're just trying to get this thing paid for. And it has been just a fantastic benefit to our programs. Man, they can go in there when it's 20 degrees or if it's pouring down rain, they can go in that building and practice.
Yeah, it makes a big difference,
or otherwise they just have to go home. Do nothing,
Can't learn to hit a ball or learn to hit it better if you can't hit it.
That's right. Plus, we have that building open for any local youth. Some of the youth programs, youth teams, they come up there and practice. Mamas and daddies and kids. That building is from about 2 o'clock in the afternoon to sometimes 10:30 at night. There's somebody in there all the time.
That's good.
And we, like I said, we keep it open.
How many hidden stations is in there?
We've got 2 90-foot batting cages.
Okay.
And we've got 2 60-foot pitching lanes. And we've got some tees to hit off of and some nets to hit into, some nets to throw into.
That's awesome.
It's really been a
I've seen it from the outside, never been on the inside.
Hey, if you're ever out that way, just holler at me. I'll be glad to give you a tour.
You got it.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold you to that one right there.
Yeah.
Well, Stevie, thanks so much. Best of luck on this.
Yeah, we'll be rooting for y'all.
Sporting. It's not skeet. It's sporting clay.
Sporting clay.
Well,
Yeah.
Around here, though, that's what we say skeet.
Yeah, and like I said, anybody listening want to sign up for this and be a part of it.
Yeah, give us the contact information.
You can contact me, Steve Owens, at 256-777-3846 is my cell phone. Or you can get on our Facebook page, West Limestone Wildcat Diamond Club. You can find the information on there. You can find contact information about the tournament, and we'd love to have you. Anybody listening and want to get out there and get your gun out of the closet and dust it off, and
there you go,
and have a good time shooting some sporting clays. We'd love to have you.
West Limestone Wildcats Diamond Club inaugural Sporting Clay Tournament 2022. Looking forward to it, man.
Be there.
Congratulations.
29th.
So what? On
29th.
On April 29th.
April 29th.
Yep.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it.
At Old South Clays.
At Old South Clays.
All right.
Sir.
It's time to take a break, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Look for Tailgate Talk on Facebook. Just search for Tailgate Talk and make the connection. Call or text us with your comments during the show at 256-812-1848. We'll be back with more Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC. P4 Physical Therapy is a new outpatient provider offering community-based care with a unique partnership model that allows them to consistently deliver world-class outpatient care, emphasizing personalized hands-on treatment. Whether it's orthopedic, physical, geriatric, or manual therapy, sports or neuro rehab, telehealth, or most any type of muscle or joint pain, P4 Physical Therapy promises to treat you with integrity, compassion, faithfulness, and selflessness. Locations in Athens, Huntsville, and Winfield, Alabama, as well as Fayetteville and Knoxville, Tennessee. Look for them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com. When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. Quality Vinyl is on your side. Quality Vinyl in Athens has been in business since 1987, offering great prices and service the whole time. What has changed is the technology of their products. From vinyl siding and shutters, sunrooms and screen rooms, to doors, windows, columns, and rails. Quality Vinyl, located on the corner of Highway 72 and Reed Road in Athens, just 6 miles west of I-65. Call 232-2665 or visit them online at qualityvinyl.net. Quality Vinyl is on your side.
This is First National Bank Student Advisory Board member Kamai Wardlaw from East Limestone High School, and I love First National Bank. They make it easy for me to balance school, work, and my social life. With convenient services like online banking, bill pay, and the mobile app, I can take care of my finances without having to worry. I can check my balance and pay my car payment all on my phone, and I was even able to apply for my checking account online. First National Bank, making communities great, member FDIC.
The Play Action Sports Report is back in podcast form. Look for it every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform. The Play Action Sports Report. Scores, interviews, highlights, and more from school, youth, and amateur sports in Athens and Limestone County. The Play Action Sports Report every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform or online at pasnetwork.net.
Hi there, this is Kevin McLeod, former Auburn Tiger, former NFL running back. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Tom McClung here, Old Tomcat, alongside Todd the Bod Tomlin, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. And we have on the First National Bank hotline, making communities great, the head soccer coach of Tanner High School, Mr. Matt Smith. Coach, welcome to the show again, buddy.
Hey, appreciate y'all having me.
Man, yeah. Hey, when's the big date? You know, I got to meet his fiance at Rose here not too long ago. So when's the big date, buddy?
December the 10th.
That's my dad's birthday, dude.
December the 10th.
Yeah. So, that's gonna be good. You're gonna invite all us tailgate talk guys, right? You're gonna invite all us tailgate talks over there, right?
I'm his ring bearer.
You the ring bearer?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm his ring bearer.
Well, as tall as he is,
exactly.
It work, yeah.
It serves perfect.
Hello?
Oh, buddy, are you there? Are you there with us?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, cool. Now, we was just making a joke.
Y'all invited. Y'all be there.
All right. Todd said he was going to be your ring bearer, so.
Yeah, he just got to make sure he puts flowers in his pocket too, because we're on a budget.
Oh, absolutely.
Bring your own flowers there, brother.
I'm ambidextrous. Yeah. I'm multi-skilled. Ring in one hand, flowers thrown out in the other. I got you covered.
Oh, that's great. Well, talk about your season this year. You're a successful coach. Your football team is. I mean, your softball. Good grief, your soccer team has been a consistent winner. Talk about this year's team.
This year we've got a really good team. We got 3 seniors, and they have done an amazing job. They've Manuel Felipe has been on the program. He's been a starter since the 8th grade.
Wow.
Emmanuel Gonzalez, my goalie, he's been a starter since the 8th grade. And then Fernando Leon Garcia, he's been a starter since the 8th grader. So these guys got a lot of experience under their belt. They've got a lot of game time, and it makes my job a whole lot easier knowing that I've got those 3 on the field. That's like having 3 coaches on the field at all times.
Yeah.
And they've got a bunch of young talent around them. We've got Junior Diaz, one of the juniors that we have. He's amazing. And then we got Dylan East, and we got Christian Vicente, Oliver, two of the great defenders that we've got. But I tell you, I've got one that actually I've got 2 younger guys that have big roles on the varsity team. Justin Marino's an 8th grader, and Oswaldo Perez, we call him Chimmy, he's a 9th grader. And those 2 right there came up big for us last night in our win against Elkmont to get us in the playoffs. Justin, the 8th grader, he scored a goal and had an assist, and he plays a lot older than what he is, and the stage wasn't too big for him. I think he's played enough club ball. He plays for Club United. I think he played enough big time club ball that the pressure. He actually performs better under pressure. And his club team played the Mexico Premier Youth Team.
Wow.
2 summers ago. I think he was in the 7th grade then, because he didn't even play school ball his 7th grade year. Because he was still playing club ball with Club United, and he knew he had that trip to Mexico coming up, and he didn't want to miss it.
Yeah,
it's amazing. In your wildest dreams, did you ever think you would be talking about club level soccer, coaching soccer? I mean, for those that don't know, Coach Smith, not a small young man. He
played football.
He played football. Was very good
college
football player.
Yeah,
college
top
football.
Of that.
He's 6'6", coach, 6'7". I don't know.
Yes, sir. 420.
420.
I'm down to 420.
All right, slimming up, looking good. I mean, honestly, man, and then do it at the level you're doing it, man, Coach. It's just, I mean, we're all like just blown away and proud of you. We have been for years.
I appreciate it, and no, I never thought that I'd be here. I am in my 10th year of coaching soccer. I never registered me that I'd be doing it this long. Y'all know how it is. Everybody up there's coached, and y'all know once you fall in love with the kids of the sport and then the sport itself, it makes your job a whole lot better, and you want to see them kids do as well as they can in the sport. You want to see them do as well as they can in life, and get out of Tanner and make a name for themselves. And a lot of the kids, that's their ticket out. That was my ticket out. 2007 when I graduated high school, it was it was one of those things where I sat down with my mama and she was like, we want you to play college ball because that's your way to get into college. And so that's why I took that opportunity to play college football and further my education. If it wasn't for that, then I probably wouldn't have. Probably never would have went to college. And I see myself and these kids, every day when it comes to stuff like that. Not having all the funds and not having the knowledge of what a college degree can do for you. Growing up, I didn't think about that. Never in a million years I think I'd play college ball. I just knew I liked getting out there and hitting people as hard as I could.
They didn't, but I'm glad you did. Yeah. The opposing team was not happy about that. Yeah.
No, but it's the same. You surround with people that you hope and feel are genuine and good-hearted people, and I think I've done that with Tanner and my whole life. I think as well as my my coaching staff now. Coach Macklin, he's been with me for 5 years now. Coach Manuel Felipe, he's been with me for 5 years. Coach Marino's been with me for a couple years now, and we've added another guy to our coaching staff this year. His name is Roger Schilling. He's he goes to church locally here at Tanner. He knows the kids really well. The kids know him. I've met him through church and church friends. He's originally from Mississippi. He played at the highest level possible. He played for Dallas FC, and as a young guy, he coming up, he played for all the premier teams. He's played big time soccer and was captain to some of the big names that's in soccer still today. Wow. And if it wasn't for an injury, then he would probably he'd still be playing professional soccer right now in the MLS.
Wow,
that's amazing, and to have that kind of consistency and the level of talent you have, for your staff, man, that's amazing, Coach.
You can talk to all of them. I've always said it, and I'll say it to the day I die. One head is good, but 2 heads is better than 1. 3 heads better than 2, and if I can get 6, I'll get 6.
Especially with that kind of experience.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, and I thought, the guys, they gravitated towards him. This been his first year. They gravitated towards him. That's the main thing, is having somebody that the players actually, perform for and listen to. And, when he speaks, it's like all the other coaches, it fit in. He fit in perfect with us. The guys are attentive, and when a guy of that caliber that's played at that level talks, you listen.
Yeah. He's been where they want to go.
Yes.
So, yeah. I mean,
I've got to ask, how in the Sam Hill he end up in Tanner?
Yeah.
No offense to Tanner, because I love it. I was raised there.
Well, Alabama.
Yeah,
as far
exactly.
As that goes.
Yeah.
Well, when he was in high school, he played for the U.S. Premier team, and he was from Mississippi. And then he went on and he met his now wife in college, and she is from the Athens area, Brooks area, somewhere in that. I think he lives in Rogersville. I'm not sure. Maybe she's from Rogersville area. But he met his wife, and they got married. They moved here, moved back. She moved back home, and he came with her, and now we thank her every day.
Absolutely.
Sure.
It's funny how that works, how the husband moves to where the wife is from.
Most of the time, yes.
Hey, in my case, though, my fiance now, she is staying here with me. She's from Alaska.
Oh wow.
No, you can't go to Alaska, dude.
No.
That's what I told her.
Somebody mistake you for a polar bear and shoot your tail.
I'm not trying to get shot. I thought it was a polar bear.
That's good.
Kicking around snowballs up there.
That's right.
You mentioned
I like the cold, but I couldn't do all that snow.
No, buddy, I'm with you on that.
You mentioned, it seemed like every time we have you on, you mention names that seem like they've been there forever.
Yes.
And, of course, playing, I guess, in 7th grade, then they just get mentioned over and over. And you got a couple that came back and are helping you. How are some of the other guys that that have moved on? Because you've had some other guys that have gone to the next level and are playing.
Jose Marino, he signed with Mark Methodist, played at Mark Methodist. He is now on staff with me coaching. He's finishing up his engineering degree at UAH.
Wow.
And then Manny Calderon signed with Sterling. He went up there and played for 4 years, graduated, and now he is an accountant at one of the corporations in Decatur. And then David Pisano, he signed with Northwestern Mississippi Community College. He has graduated, and he is his graphic design business.
Awesome.
Okay, cool.
So just think, Coach,
I've been fortunate enough to have.
No, go ahead.
I've been fortunate enough to have the talent around, and these guys, they listen and they want to further their education. So they've been a blessing to come back and talk to the kids that I have now, and just they're preaching the same things that I preach every day. But sometimes when you listen to a guy that you looked up to that played where you're playing, it means more.
Yeah.
So when these guys come back, and they tell their experience and how they need to go to college and further their education, get a degree and build on it. These guys that I have now, they listen to them, and it holds a little bit more weight because that's somebody that they looked up to ever since they have been at Tanner.
Well, Coach,
for them to move off.
No, go ahead.
For them to move off, for like Manny, for example, he moved off 13 hours away in Kansas.
Wow.
And for him to be gone for 4 years and come back and get a good job, it means a lot. It shows my boys that 4 years is a short time to go get a piece of paper that's going to help set you up for the rest of your life.
Absolutely.
Well, Coach, when's your next game? Are you in the playoffs next?
We're not. We have one more. We have two more games. We play Morris Hill the 19th at home, and then we play Ardmore the 22nd at Ardmore. Last night we clinched the playoffs by beating Elkmont 3-0, but we've got one more area game with Morris Hill. They've got 0 losses in the area. We've got 2, one to Morris Hill and one to Elkmont. And so if we beat Morris Hill, they'll still be the area champs, and we're still second. Our place is already set 1 and 2 with Morris Hill.
Okay,
that's good. Well, Coach,
and I think we'll get Thorpetown first round. That'll be like April 26th or 27th.
All right. Well, Coach, thanks for joining us, man. We appreciate your time, and congratulations. Rooting for you, big time, buddy.
Hey, I appreciate it, brother.
All right. Thanks, man. We'll talk to you later.
All right, see you.
See you, bye-bye.
See you, Coach.
And ladies and gentlemen, that does it. We're wrapping her up here. Great Tailgate Talk show. It was fun.
Yeah, it was.
Lost Jay right off the bat. They headed down to T-Town and left it with us, but left it in capable hands. That's right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Todd the Bar Tomlin, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert, my name's Tom McClung, old Tomcat. We ain't got to go home, but we got to get ourselves up out of here. We'll see you next week.
Daly & Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daly & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook, too. Daly & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Are your broadband needs growing like wildflowers? Ardmore Telephone Company's fiber-fast internet can help. Spruce up your speed with ATC today. Give us a call at 800-830-9946 to upgrade this spring. New internet customers get the first month free. Broadband speeds are based on best availability in your area. Fiber internet is not available in all areas.
This is Bella LaFontaine with Crown Service Termite and Pest Control. We take care of all the basics. We take care of cockroaches, ants, wasps. As far as rodents go, most places they'll trap or poison, and that's the end of it. What we do is we're actually going to find the entry points, and we're going to take care of that for you. We do a lot of work with a lot of realtors here in town to bring houses to the closing table. So one of the big things about us is that we're not a sales company. We are a service provider. So we're not looking to meet a sales quota. We're looking to get a house ready to go to closing and get our customers taken care of. This is Bella LaFontaine, Crown Service Termite and Pest Control. We are located at 3413 6th Avenue in Huntsville, Alabama. Phone number is 256-701-7095.
Are you getting the propane service you deserve? At Ferguson LP Gas in Ardmore, you always get the most value for your dollar, professional gas personnel who make safety a high priority, and you can always get in touch with them any day of the year at any time. They accept Visa and MasterCard too. So if you're not happy with your present propane supplier, join the many who have made the switch. Give Ferguson LP Gas in Ardmore a call at 256-423-3320. Real estate, real easy. That's the motto at Innovative Realty Solutions, and providing the highest quality real estate services is their mission. With sound real estate advice, the latest information, and a skilled analysis of the real estate market, Innovative Realty Solutions offers a better home buying and selling experience with a fair, ethical, and, yes, innovative process. Innovative Realty Solutions. Visit them on Facebook, online at innovativerealtysolutions.com, at 100 North Clinton Street in Athens, or call 230-5950. Innovative Realty Solutions. Real estate, real easy.
Hey guys, this is Joanna Clem for CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications. I'd like to personally invite you to visit CEI Bookstore. While you're here, you'll find a wide selection of Bibles, gift items, trustworthy study materials, and more for you and your church. Our friendly staff will be happy to help you with your selections while you shop in the store. We even offer personalized Bible imprinting and gift wrapping. Not in the Athens area? Enjoy shopping with us online at truthbooks.com. CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications, taking his hand, helping each other home.
If you're like me, mowing the grass is not exactly at the top of your list of favorite things to do. Fortunately, Cutting Edge Lawn Care in Athens is here to lend a hand. But mowing the lawn isn't all they do. They offer landscape leveling, bush hog services, and pressure washing to Athens, Madison, Decatur, and surrounding areas too. Call Jason at 256-206-5752 or visit their Facebook page and set up your free estimate. Cutting Edge Lawn Care, 256-206-5752. You've been listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, live from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill on Highway 72 East in Athens, just off I-65. You can hear the archive of this and other shows online at tailgatetalk.net. Applebee's Tailgate Talk is a production of Play Action Sports on 1080 WKAC.